It feels like everywhere you look, someone's selling the secret to booking more gigs. How to run better ads or tweak your SEO or write better emails. But nobody ever talks about the thing that actually matters. You've got to have an act that's worth booking. A show that's so good, so reliable that people actually want to hire you. You want your magic to be undeniably fun, entertaining, and commercial. The kind of act that makes a client feel like they were lucky to have found you, let alone book you. That's what this is all about. In the real world, the most successful magicians don't just have tricks. They have acts. Repeatable, reliable, commercial acts. Material that works anywhere for anyone and always leaves people saying, that was fun. That's what gets you rebooked. That's what keeps your calendar full. So before we talk about booking more gigs, let's talk about building the kind of magic that people actually want to book. Let's start where most magicians never do. Do you ever feel like people don't really like magic? Yes, they smile, they clap, they say, wow, that was amazing. But deep down, you can tell they're really not into it. It's not that they hate it, it's that they already think they know what it is. They've decided early on that it's not for them. And the way most magic is presented just reinforces this idea. It puts them in the wrong frame of mind before the show even starts. This workshop is about how to change that. How to take what you already do and make people like it. Most magic feels like a test. You can see it in their faces. The moment you say the word magic, people brace themselves. They think, all right, he's going to try to fool me. I better pay attention. So right away, they're not relaxed. They're defensive. They're gearing up for a quiz that they didn't study for. And that's not a fun feeling. Nobody wants to feel tricked or tested in front of a group of people. But that's how a lot of magic comes across. Like the magician's there to win, the audience is there to lose. And when that's the setup, it's really hard for them to have a good time. Here's the truth most magicians miss. When you make the experience enjoyable, people want to be a part of it. And when they're having fun, they relax, they engage, they laugh, and best of all, they remember you. And that's how you win the room. Not by outsmarting them, but by letting them in on the fun. I remember being at a lecture with the great Mike Finney. He told the story of when his teacher told him that you only need 7 tricks to make a career. And Mike said, with a sly smile on his face, I'm about to prove that guy right. If there was a Mount Rushmore of working magicians, Mike Finney would be on it. He's done comedy clubs, The Tonight Show, corporate events, charity galas, of course, Star Search. He's done it all. But what made him great wasn't how many tricks he knew. It was how much people liked him. That story changed how I thought about everything. I mean, you don't need to know 1,000 tricks. You just need to make the ones you already do connect with the audience. Most magicians get stuck on that endless treadmill, learning new moves, buying new gimmicks, and then never really finishing an act. But when you focus on the show instead of on the tricks, you start asking better questions, like how to make what I already do work better. So what does commercial magic look like? It's not about inventing some new miracle every week. It's about creating moments that play anywhere, that are easy to follow, fun to watch, and make people feel something positive. It should be simple, clear, repeatable, fun. That's what commercial magic is. And that's the kind of stuff that keeps your calendar full. Here's something to keep in mind. It's not that they hate magic. It's that they've already decided what magic is, and it's not good. They think it's cheesy, outdated, maybe even a little beneath them. So before they ever see you perform, they've already made up their mind. That's why your job isn't just to fool them. It's to redefine what magic can actually feel like. You can't control their first thought. You can't stop them from rolling their eyes when you pull out a deck of cards, but you can control what happens next. Every line you say, every beat of timing, every choice of prop, it all shapes the experience. When you make them feel included, curious, and part of the fun, you change everything for them. Real magic doesn't feel forced or fake. It feels honest, authentic. It feels shared. It feels like something that could only happen right now with these people in this room at this moment. That's what we're aiming for. Not just a reaction, but a real connection. When you understand how people really experience magic, everything changes. So here's the big takeaway. It's not about doing harder tricks or looking clever. It's about making the experience something people actually enjoy. When you start with clear ideas, use ordinary things, build belief, earn their trust, you turn a group of strangers into an audience that's with you. And when they're with you, the laughs come easier, the reactions are bigger, and the magic feels real to them. That's how you win a room. That's how you make them like it.